Well, hello everyone, TheOntarioGardener here, back with another episode of Gone Fishing. So we're just going to jump right into it. There's nothing really to discuss as far as how we're doing. We're just rocking and rolling. Did I mess up and not buy a table for some reason? Let me see if I did mess it up and not buy that. So there should only be... Okay. No, we're okay. Should that be the last one? Okay, I didn't mess up then because it copied that table. So we are fine. Why am I getting so many... Oh, I'm getting pot stacks because of the bamboozle. So, I'm just going to finish this off, and then it's fine. Like, we're perfectly fine here. And boom, boom, all right, middle tables. Right, let's R&R, baby. Rock and roll. Okay. We have our crazy speed going now, which is awesome. And we're caught back up. Basically, it goes very quick when I start pumping out the orders. It goes very quickly. The only one that's annoying is that one at the middle table there. That's the only thing I don't like about this map, depending on how I set the chairs up, I guess you could say. So it is somewhat under my, well, obviously it is under my control, but I like having the set of tables how I have them, so we gotta roll with that. Because if we'd have this table here, we'd still have to deal with like a corner grab type deal, you know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So I got a few. I always get comments on my videos. I appreciate everybody commenting, and of course, you get some people that say that they like me talking about school because they're thinking about going back to school themselves as an adult, and then you have other people saying that they don't really care about me talking about my schooling or about math or anything to do with my real life. And some people say if I'm not enjoying playing PlateUp, I should just quit playing it and just play other things. And other people say, hey, do what you want. I enjoy watching your content. So this is the thing with social media, the internet, whatever you want to call it, is that everybody has an opinion. Everybody's opinion is valid, and I respect everybody's opinion. But that also means that if I complain about something or say I don't like this or don't like that, doesn't mean that I hate it, unless I say I hate it. And then otherwise, yeah, just say it's banter. I know some people have commented and said that if they wanted content where basically I say nothing and just play the game, well, then there's lots of other channels for that, and that's true. And of course, I don't want you to go to another channel. I want you to stay here. But I will be getting into other games. I want to get into other games. I have a Factorio series running right now. That is the startup for Space Age, which is coming out towards the end of this month. I don't have an exact date. I think it's definitely within a few weeks. So my goal for that series that I have going right now, if you like Factorio, Factorio was like the godfather of automation type games like that. A lot of the logic stuff with Factorio, I understand the basic logic, how to use, your wires and setting conditions, like basic stuff, like, don't have this chest, this inserter is not going to work once you have over 50 items in a chest. Like, I understand that basic stuff, train networks, I understand the basics of it. Once they get really big and complex, I just don't understand that type of stuff. Some people do, and they use combinators and arithmetic combinators and all these things, and I have no idea how to use those things. And I think that's, what is it called, LTR train networks or something, where it's basically every station is controlled by combiners and all these things, and it's like that tells you when the trains go. And I mean, that's usually in depth. I know Nilos, some people like Nilos, some people don't like Nilos. I have no issue with him personally because I don't really know him, but his content, he goes over things very well. Catherine of Sky, I don't talk to her really at all anymore. I used to many years ago when she hosted her eco server. Geez, when the heck was that, 2017? Gosh dang it, 2018? I don't even know when the heck that was. But point being, it was a while ago. And then I know she does play Factorio. I don't know if she still plays. I don't keep up with her channel. But she was always the Belt Diva series where she did everything by belts and everything. But anyway, those are just a couple of people who I used to watch play Factorio. There's a lot of people that Bentham, I think he used to play. He's one of the OGs of Factorio. Bentham, I think, was his name. But again, I don't really watch too many YouTube videos. I just don't have time. And yes, that was something else that someone commented on, saying, if you don't have time to play, why do you do this? We're just bantering. We're just having fun. Today, I went and today is actually Sunday. This video is not coming out. It's coming out later, like after. It'll be probably on Tuesday when this video is coming out. But I wanted to get a turkey, and my local grocery store. Of course, they're gonna. Oh, here we go. Local grocery store. They had turkeys, frozen ones, but they were like $52. Like, what the heck? That seems insane. So I went and like, you know what? One of my friends, my best friend, she lives down near the city more, but she said that she got a turkey from their work, and they were like 17 or 18 bucks. I'm like, okay, and they were from No Frills. No Frills is considered like a discount shopping. They have a brand that's called No Name. That's just the brand's No Name. Discounted stuff. It's fine stuff. I shop there regularly. But it's not close to my house, so I don't really go there that often. But anyway, went in there today at the one that was, I don't know, a 10-minute drive away or so, downtown a little bit. And they had one turkey left that was $18 or $19. I think it was $18, $18.99 or something like that. I'm like, that's a good deal. Because they had Butterball turkeys, like the Butterball brand, which was right next to them. Same size, maybe slightly bigger, for like 50 bucks. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, turkey, man. And more than likely, a lot of companies are like this. It looks like I wonder if we could do with another soaking sink, honestly, because things are really backing up here. I know some people say you don't ever use more than 3 soaking sinks because of the way the timing, but I think we can. I'm gonna interject another soaking sink after today, because I think we would benefit for it. Honestly, what do you think? Because the plates are backing up. If they're backing up, it obviously means that there's space for, it would benefit to get another one. So we're gonna do that. So anyway, it was the last one in the case that was that price. Now again, do they have some in the back? I don't know, because today is, like I said, Sunday, and Canadian Thanksgiving is tomorrow, which would be my Monday. So obviously this video has come out after that, but I can't talk I have to talk in real time, not like in the past or in the future. But yeah, so I'm going to have a turkey dinner tomorrow night. Just nothing fancy. Might have someone over. We'll see if she's able to, or available to come over, or still can come over. With all those floor buffers. And there we go. Make mashed potatoes and probably just corn or something. Nothing fancy. I'm not a fancy person. And what I'll do with the leftover turkey, I'm going to keep buying these tables. I don't know if we'll ever get to the automation stage of this, but what is this? There's no reason not to at this point. I mean, we could do the automation. We'll see what you guys think. We could do automation. We could set it up. It'd be in here just to see if we could do it. But honestly, I don't know if there's really a reason to do it, because we're doing well just like this. But I keep collecting items. Oh yeah, soaking sink number 4. So we're going to put, of course, none of these work because they both got to be to the right-hand side. So let's go into practice mode and turn them then. This one here, and there's that. And then we'll go back into our handy-dandy ABM, Advanced Build Mode. And I have to take this away. Actually, we'll just swap it with this one. And that has to pull that way. Theoretically, that should work. Well, of course it will work. It's just, well, why is it theoretically? It will work. All right, let's get out of this mode. Do we have trainers on last time? I don't even remember. It's the only thing I really wanted. That's the only thing I really wanted to change. So let's keep on rolling, baby. Yeah, nothing to do. We're just gonna do some discounting, copying again. Only gonna be a couple items. But yeah, anyway. So I was excited. I had no interest in paying $50 for a turkey. Even though what I'll do with the leftovers is I'll end up, probably if there's leftover mashed potatoes and stuff, I'll put together maybe a plate for tomorrow or like Monday or Tuesday for lunch or something while after I get home from school or something. We'll see. All right, soaking sink, do your thing, baby. And then, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, of course. I hear a kitty walking on some of my papers in my office. Oh, she's on the windowsill now. You can't see her, but I just heard her jump on the windowsill. Because I have my window open in my office. It's getting cool. It's very cool tonight. I'm not sure if it was last night or the night before. I think other than the night before, I turned the heat. Like the heat was off. Like I had the thermostat just on off. And it got down to be 61 degrees in the house Fahrenheit, which that's chilly. That's kind of chilly to sleep to, especially because I have my window open in the bedroom. I got a little bit cold. I think I woke up at like 4 a.m. or something, and then I went and turned the heat on. And that's the thing. Right now, we're in this, at least in this part of the world, this temperate, climate up here in Ontario, or southern Ontario, I should say, is you get a lot of, this time of year, you get cool nights that are even down into single digits, but you have days that are well into the teens, the upper digits. So you get kind of this, you dress in layers business, but it's like it's annoying for thermostats, because typical thermostats is you either have a cool setting or you have either cool or you have hot or heat, and there's not a lot of systems that will just automatically switch between the two. For mine, for instance, as long as if you have a condensing unit outside, it won't work that way. If you, even if you have a geothermal system, it's still the process of getting heat versus extracting heat or extracting cool is opposite. So you don't really ever want to run that in like double mode, which you could, because what's going to happen is in the morning you'll be running heat, and all of a sudden it'll just tick over to run the air conditioning because you set one temperature, and then it'll cool it down. But then the problem is it'll tick one level lower, and then you have to run the heat again. So it'll run a lot more. So it's better to just, I grabbed a blue one here. Who wants a blue one? Hopefully someone. Better to just, keep on track, keep track of. AC's probably going to be going off fairly soon. This rental property does not have a cover, as far as I've noticed, for the AC unit, but it is a good practice to get a cover for that. If you own your property, if you rent, it doesn't necessarily matter, I guess, because if something malfunctions, the landlord will pay for it. But if it malfunctions in the middle of the summer, then you might be out of air conditioning for a week, and you could have saved yourself the trouble. So anyway, I'll see once what a cover costs. That's the thing with this property is my lease is up on April 1st. That's when I got this place of next year, and I know the landlord wants, I think most landlords are looking for a long-term tenant, and I'd like to stay here. I will be here at least another year, as long as nothing happens and they ask me to leave, because my schooling goes from 2025 to 2026. Like I have the summer off, obviously, like secondary, regular schools do. Well, all colleges do. And then, it's someone waiting outside. That was the first one. Interesting. And it's not because of us, I don't think, because we're pumping out the fourth soaking sink. What do you think? Definitely doing its job, because look, all four of them have plates in them. I think, right? Yeah, like right there. Yeah, they do. Maybe not all the time. Depends if they're double orders or not, right? I think that's what really increases the amount. Even though we have, quote, instant ordering, that's one thing I always say. It's not instant. It's instant in the sense that you don't have to take their order, but it's not instantaneously. Like right now, order, boom, boom, boom. It's not boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh, I took one that I didn't want to. But of course, we'll stick it down here. So are all four of them being used? I would generally say yes, because we don't have any that are waiting. Right? It looks like there's a lot less plates that are waiting to go through the system. Like there's a free slot now, and it could just be because we have an extra grabber there. I don't know, but it definitely looks like we're doing fine. We have people outside though, but remember we have exclusive tier 3. So what that does is it increases your general patients outside, but see, now it's starting to slow down again. Out the things, but it also means that when you have anybody outside, you're not going to have any no patients reductions inside. Basically, it stops any patient reductions. We're getting a lot of customers. I'm very surprised, really. So what that means is hopefully we get another side dish, because that would be ideal for us. If we don't get another side, I don't know. We're going to eventually be at our limit here as far as customer throughput. I don't really know how to make it any faster. I mean, if we have more tables, I guess, right? It's just a matter of, do we have enough grabbers to do the automation that I'd like to do? Because we're going to need a lot. We may not need 4 soaking sinks anymore. Well, you would. Like, why wouldn't you need 4? But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do the research in the beginning of the day, so that kind of hurts a little bit, I guess. But right now, we're still waiting. Everybody's waiting. Not really taking anything on the desk at this point. I mean, it's a good idea to keep the desk because you will get extra blueprints. I guess in a sense, if you're looking to re-roll blueprints, you'll have extra ones. See here, it's not instant because we're waiting. Come on. Looks like we're going through. Looks like when we get fillets, we go through a lot more fillets than blues. But if we have reds and blues, it seems like we go through a lot more blues. I don't know. Is there a mod? There used to be an automation mod. I don't know what the heck it was called, where it would like count how many things you're using, but I don't know how that would work for fish. Like, would it do the different kinds of fish? Because that like a stat tracker. That'd be cool to have like a stat tracker in the game. If there is, let me know. I don't really search for workshop items that much because I don't really mod. I don't really use a lot of mods. I know it may say, what is it, 18, but a lot of them are just dependencies. Harmony, kitchen library, item library, whatever. You know, I have layout designer on and whatever those dependencies are because I am working on an automation video for one of the modded dishes. I just haven't. There we go. That's it. Nope, not it. Come on, baby. No, that's not it. There we go. So that's why I have that installed. We're doing good. So I don't know. I don't know if the soaking sink, the 4th one, is actually being used enough to justify it, but we definitely had a faster throughput of dishes, I would say. I see what we get. Give me a side, baby. Well, I don't want this. I don't have a portioner. I just have combiners. And the throughput we would need would be way more than a jiggle bin could handle. So we got to do customers here. Oh my God. This may be, let's just go. The other way around, I know I don't have any other types of tables because I have all metal tables now. I got rid of all the other ones. The only other way we could do it would be to go back to doing dishes manually, which I think is a very terrible idea. Yeah. So let's just do it. See if we can get through this. If we can't, well then we can't. That's the way she goes. But I got to be a lot more on top of. I didn't buy anything because this is going to be rough here. Because 25% customers when you already have 150 or something is a lot. Do this last one and then we will. All right, so we got to start serving like ASAP. So this will tell whether our cooker. So we have bluefish again. We don't have pink fish or red fish. Would have been great for this. Also affordable would have been good, but I think exclusive is always good. Oh, I messed that up. It's not really a mess up because someone's gonna want blue. Yeah, we just have. Look at all the customers coming in already. Wow. And I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can. I can only go so fast, right? It's just. Plus, we have bluefish. That may be a little bit of a thing anyway. We've got to wait for people to sit down, even though we have instant ordering. It's not instant ordering. I always say that all the time because it's not technically instant. Instant would be is the instant they sit down. But I understand how it's described is you don't have to take their order. That's what instant ordering is. They should just call it that then. Not taking order card. I'm just complaining. Now, I mean, we could start focusing on. Well, that's the thing when you do runs like this. It's like, do you want to focus on like getting a lot of? You could get a lot of display stands potentially, and then just have one type of fish, right? But the problem is like you'd have to almost do that manually because you wouldn't want to do bluefish. Oh my God, we have people waiting outside. Can I pick this up? We have people waiting outside already. You know when I'm doing too slow when I don't hear the dishes being. The dish noise. So you hear it very little right now. Or not the dish. Sorry, not the dish. The cookers. It's not the dishes that you hear. The cookers. I still don't know why I call them cookers. I don't know. Because they're hobs. They're not cookers. Well, okay, technically they are cookers because they cook things, but wow. I mean, I'm going as I don't think I could go any faster, and yes, someone's going to say you should put the plates in the middle. That's a non-issue in my opinion. Oh. Alright, muff that one. Someone's always going to want blue, though. Alright, let's keep on going, baby. Let's keep on rolling. Oh, yeah, I did say that in my last episode, and someone commented chocolate starfish or whatever. And I think that was the name. I think the name of the Olympic Biscuit album was called Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was the name of the album or of a song. But I think that was one of their first album. His Limp Bizkit's hit was, what was the first initial hit? It wasn't Rollin'. What the heck was it? Oh, man, it's on my tongue. Because they used to be on TRL. They used to be like the top 10. What the heck was like their first... Someone leave it in the comments. The person who commented yesterday about it, or 2 days ago, whatever. What the heck was that song called? They've had a few hits. I think they still tour actually, which is kind of crazy. 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. Oh, it's on like the tip of my tongue. Rollin' was not their first video, like where they got. What the heck was that called? Now it's bugging me because I don't know. And I want to look it up, but I don't want to do it during a run. Okay, speaking of run, look how many people we have outside. I'm not paying attention to the bottom at all, but I can't see the people. And look at that. Our fourth soaking sink is definitely being used. I mean, being used maybe, but it's definitely better than not having it. Put it that way. See, you're waiting here again. This one. Here's where using all the both prep stations is really beneficial, because the bottom one you see is built. Whoop, that's not right. I'm gonna put that here. Whoop, that here. Little snafu action here. It's alright, someone will buy it. Picture me rolling. I don't know, what the heck was their song? Anyway, do you guys remember, for those of you who are my age, or maybe in your late 30s-ish, you'll remember TRL with Carson Daly. Total Request Live. That's back when, like, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera was popular. Genie in a Bottle, that whole deal. Hit Me Baby One More Time. That was Britney Spears when she was, like, 17 or something. And you had Korn was always in the top 10. Backstreet Boys. NSYNC. Eminem when he first kind of came out. That was in, like, the 98, 99. And then not a lot of the rap songs were in the top 10. It just wasn't, because it was more of a poppy type show. But rap music was hot back then. Oh, man. Good times, good times. You had to buy CDs for you youngsters. You had to buy CDs. And I was in the era of where you still had tape. You had tape decks. Cassette tapes. I still own some of them. I didn't have a lot because I was able to kind of upgrade to CDs quite quickly. What the heck was that Limp Bizkit song, guys? We're still doing a pretty good pace. We don't have a rush. Well, yeah, we don't have a rush because I kind of nixed the rush card, which some of you didn't like, but yeah, so what? I shouldn't say so what. We're doing okay as long as it doesn't start raining. But they're all coming in batches now, right? Because this is how it's because of how I'm doing them. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's because of how, if they're taking double order. Remember, we have 45% reduction in customers as well. Because we have all you can eat, which is 30, unless they changed it to 15. All you can eat, and we also have double orders, or something like that. So we have a lot of reduction, and I mean, it's not 45% reduction from what it could be. I don't know how exactly you calculate that. I know I've read it before. It's like you can't just say, oh, 45% add 45% to what you have now. I don't think it scales that way. I don't know. I mean, to me, why wouldn't it? We have a 45% reduction, so we have 45% less customers. But it was 45% at the time, right? So I don't know how it scales. Yeah, because it was at the time we have 45% reduced. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but we have a lot. For some reason, I want to hear like the song's called like The Wrong Way or something, but that was Sublime. Someone leave it. I'm going to look it up after this episode. And now, well, obviously, I'll tell you the next episode. What was their first hit? Well, their first big hit. This corner is annoying me. I think we're going to... What is going on? I think we're going to pass the day. I don't know how much... I don't know how much more we're going to be at a pass. So this is getting pretty... And honestly, at this point, any sort of automation, there's no way it can be as fast as how I'm doing it. It just, you can't. And some things you just can't go as fast as doing it by hand. You just have to, get that, right? Because right here, waiting. These are all the orders, I think, coming in. A little bit of baby blueies. We're doing pretty good, I think, here, unless I mess up big time, which has been known to happen. Come on. Okay. Nope. No. Come on. Oh, okay, they took it. It's okay. Okay. We're doing perfect. Like, I get. No. I got, okay. Someone's gonna want a blue, no? Oh my gosh, seriously? Ooh, this blue fish has been hanging around. Let's see what these other guys want. Alright. Okay, I gotta do something with this. Can someone order this blue fish, please? Like, there we go. Jeez Louise, man. So many more fillets coming out. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. That was not their song. You know who I like? Fleetwood Mac. I listen to a lot of Fleetwood Mac these days. It's kind of calm, kind of tunes. Back in the day, before I was born. Just old school tunes. That's what I like. Come on. Yeah. One game I played it a little bit. Very, very little. It's a cooking game. Usually you've known. It's called Overcooked. I think Overcooked 2 is like the better one. I don't know. Is that it? Alright. But there's also maybe like Overcooked 3? I have no idea. I should play that, I wonder. It's not the same because you can't rearrange the kitchen. Like, there's no real... I don't think there's real automation in it. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Excuse me. We're out of time. So we're just going to end it here. I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please sincerely leave me a like as well as a comment. Would be much appreciated. Like, as much as I want to set up an automation for this, I really don't think it's going to be beneficial for us right now. I don't think it's going to be beneficial for us. Because it's serving one table at a time, conveyor belt speed. I'm serving faster than that. So we're just gonna keep on rolling. Anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button, tick the bell notification icon so you don't miss any future episodes. And remember, we're on the road to 10,000. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away a PlateUp game key to a platform of the winner's choosing. So stay tuned for that. We got to hit 10,000, though. Things are really slowed down. I understand everybody's busy, back to school. But hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You could win yourself a game key, and then you could do what you want with it. Hopefully play PlateUp. All right, guys. Catch you next time.